everybody, and welcome back to Tech Talk with Sue. Today we're going to do some housekeeping and some downloading and how to organize everything, and unzipping too, of course. So what I'd like to do is walk you guys through how I organize my files. So when I download something and I unzip it, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute, I set everything up in folders. Now I have an extremely complicated way of doing stuff, but broken down, I have it on my hard drive and I have it under Embroidery Designs, and then I have it under the digitizer or the company. And to me, that makes it easy to find everything. Now, for example, we're just going to use Creative Kiwi in both the examples. I have a Kiwi one, and I have all of these folders. So to make a folder inside a folder, you right click or you go up to this folder icon here and make a folder and call it what you want. So make it descriptive so that you understand what it is. Now these are just my names. They're not Creative Kiwi names. This is the Creative Kiwi names, which you can actually tell exactly what it is. The 8x10 spider placemat, which we're going to have to do soon. But I think it's easier to do inside a folder. Now I do have to do some housekeeping here. So let's just do one. Let's press here and let's do the spider. Now where did it go? Right here. You see where it says new folder? So spider placemat is what I'm going to call it. Now I don't have to call it Creative Kiwi because I'm already in the Kiwi folder. Now once that's done, it's going to put it in alphabetical order, which is another thing I absolutely love, and it's there. So it moved from where it was because it was called new folder now to alphabetical, and I think all of this makes it easy. So how do you move stuff into there? All you have to do is click and drag, and you see how it turned blue there? That's how I know I'm getting it in that one. If I wanted it there, I'd put it there. And you let go and look, it moves. So you can do your housekeeping quite easily and keep everything neat and tidy. So when I want to do the Creative Kiwi spider placemat, I know exactly where to find it. Now that's a bit tedious, so click on the first one and then you are going to hold down the shift key right there and click on that one. And now I've selected a whole row. Left click, drag, and you see the number changes to 12. And that's all going in the spider placemat folder. So you can clean up everything quite easily. And I find inside everything, it's super easy. Everything is how you want it. If you want to see pictures and you have the right software, you can change it. See, my PE designer reading all of these because they're PES files. And you can change it to extra large icons, and look, you can really see everything. If you don't like that, you can go to mediums. If you don't see it, it's home, share, and view. If you don't see what I'm seeing, you click on view and you'll be able to see it. And everything is there that I need, the different sizes, the pictures. So if I can't remember what these two circles are, then I can look at the picture here and see it. So I want you guys to organize your files and keep everything so you know what you have on your computer. All right, let's now go to the Creative Kiwi website, and I'm going to show you guys how to download, unzip, make a folder, and store it in the folder so to keep yourself organized. And I am going to download it. So it includes all the information, the sizes, it includes all the different formats. So click on download and you can see in the corner here that it's downloading it, and it's downloading a zip file. So once that's done, you have to wait for it to be done, and you click on it and it'll come up with all of this. Once you click on it, it comes up with all of this, and these are all of your files that you're going to use, but you can't use them yet until you unzip it. And what I want you to do is go to the extract button, and extract all. So a zip folder means that all the files are compressed together. So you can't use them when they're compressed together. Just think, you know, papers in a folder, all compressed. You can't read them because they're too close together. So we want to extract the files so then you can see what everything is. Now you can download it. Yours will be different from mine because I have a different computer, and you can download it wherever you want. Now you could make a Creative Kiwi file folder on your computer, on your desktop. That would be the easiest place to find all of your Creative Kiwi designs. So let's do that right now. You right click and you go all the way down to new. Now I just right clicked on my background and new folder, and we are going to call it Creative Kiwi, and click off of that, and there you go. Now double click on it and it opens it up into this, and you can see it. Now what I'd like to do, so we have a Creative Kiwi folder, right click again and do new again and folder, and we're going to call this sewing, or happy sewing place, I guess it is. Happy sewing place. If I could type, my nails are a bit long. And click off of that, and there you have it. So now it's on our desktop, and now we know where to find it. So let's bring it back up, and not that one. We want to bring up this one right here. So we're talking about extracting. So I want to click on browse, and I want to go right here, this PC, and if it's not opened up, then you can just click on it. See, there's an arrow right there, this PC, and it's right there for you, desktop. And look, this is what we created, Creative Kiwi and Happy Place Sewing. And select folder is all you have to do once you click into it. And look, everything has changed, and you don't have to worry about any of what it says because you know where you're going. And show extracted files when complete, I leave that on. You don't have to, you know where to find the folder. And click extract. It's not done until you click extract. And then you're going to get this little thing here that shows you how far it's going. I have a super fast computer, so there it is. And look, everything you need here. Now your icons may look a little bit different. I have my images set to open in Photoshop. You go to view and we'll make a large icons, and you can see everything that you just downloaded. So that is how you unzip, you download, you unzip, and you set up your files from Creative Kiwi. And it's super easy. Now, one little quick step, because we've made it so you can find everything and everything's extracted, we can now see everything. If you want to send it directly to your machine, you can do it right here from Windows Explorer files. So right click on it, right click on it, and send to. And one of these options will either be your machine, if it's turned on, and it's going to show up as a drive, and it'll give it a letter. And if you have a USB, plug it in before you right click, and it'll show up as a letter, and you can just click and send it to there, and it's going to go to your machine, or it's going to go to your USB drive. And that's how you do it. It's super easy. Keep yourself organized. It's easy to find the next one that you're going to download. You just right click and make a new folder, and then, you know, I spelled it wrong. Wow. Then, you know, if you're looking for something, it's easy to find. Happy Sewing Place Design, I want to do that. Double click on it, and there are all your options, as well as your instructions. Your PDF is right there, and that is your instruction. Open it up, print it out, and right click, send it to your machine or your USB, and get stitching. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoy Creative Kiwi designs. I just love them. I'm happy to do this videos to help everyone out and help everyone get stitching. So I'll see you guys in the next video.